the light within. The storm raged outside, but it was nothing compared to the storm within her. 13-year-old Amina knelt in the shadows of her family's shrine, her trembling hands clutching a small, wooden cross she had carved in secret. The room glowed red from the firelit idols towering over her, their hollow eyes glaring down like they could see her betrayal. "God," she whispered, her voice shaking, "I don't know how this ends, but I can't stay silent anymore. Use me." Her father's voice boomed from the next room. "Amina, the ceremony is starting." She hid the cross beneath her shirt, her heart racing. Tonight, they expected her to light the sacred flame, dedicating herself to the gods her family had worshipped for generations. But she had chosen a different path. Amina entered the ceremonial hall, her steps deliberate despite her fear. Her mother and father stood at the altar, chanting ancient prayers, while the villagers surrounded them, their faces painted in ash. A massive idol, carved from obsidian, loomed at the center. "Take the torch," her father commanded, holding out a flame. Amina took it, but instead of stepping toward the idol, she turned and held the torch high. "I serve a living God," she declared, her voice ringing like thunder. Gasps erupted from the crowd. "These idols are nothing but stone and wood. There is only one true king." Her father's face darkened with rage. "Blasphemy," he roared, lunging toward her. But as he reached for her, the torch in her hand erupted into a white-hot flame, brighter than the sun. He stumbled back, shielding his eyes, as the crowd murmured in awe. Amina felt a surge of courage. "You cannot silence the truth," she said. "Even if you destroy me, the light will never be extinguished." Her father ordered the villagers to seize her. Chaos erupted as men and women charged toward her with ropes and sticks. Amina knelt, clutching her cross, and cried out, "Father, protect me." A sudden wind swept through the hall, extinguishing every flame except the torch in her hand. The obsidian idol cracked with a deafening sound, splitting down the middle as if struck by lightning. The villagers froze, terror in their eyes. Amina stood, her torch now flickering with an otherworldly blue light. "You see," she said, her voice steady. "Your gods are powerless. But my God is alive, and he fights for me." One by one, the villagers dropped their weapons and fell to their knees. Even her father, trembling, lowered his head. "What must we do to serve this God of yours?" he asked, his voice barely audible. Tears streamed down Amina's face. "Repent. Turn from these idols and follow Christ." The villagers began to weep, tearing down the idols with their bare hands as they cried out for forgiveness. The storm outside ceased, and a golden light filled the room, as if heaven itself was rejoicing. Amina's life would never be easy. Her journey as a light in the darkness had only begun. But as she looked at her family, now bowing before the true God, she knew it had been worth the fight.
On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. You are my shelter, my refuge strong.